Hey, we're live.
Oh, it looks like I already have somebody there.
We got Josh. Hey, Josh, how you doing? Hopefully, we're obviously running behind. Um, so hopefully we get some people on there.
They probably have already been here and left.
Probably waiting on us. I know we're trying
So we
here.
got, who says, Stu? Hey guys. How's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah, sorry for the delay. We're getting here. Try to scoot in here a little bit better. So what we got? The weekend, Friday. Who's stuck out there on the road? Anybody? Yeah, I know. Very, very, very busy. I don't know what's going on. Just life is nonstop for us right now. And so, we're getting here. Well, thank you for the, great content. We're trying to put some good stuff out there and be informative and get out of here. It's my show, not yours. Run along.
She wants to be YouTube famous too.
I know. I don't know where she gets that from.
I can't imagine.
You guys got it from me.
Yeah, I gotta get your DNA, I guess. Run along. We got other stuff to do. So we got some people at work. Yeah.
Shoot your kid out.
Yeah, she's gone now. And there goes the ring, of course. Non-stop in every video we ever do. Anybody else got rings at their house?
Takes after her dad.
No,
That's for sure.
I don't think so. I have feeling the ring, of course.
Hey,
Hey, what are you doing over there?
what are you doing?
I'm trying to have a conversation here with the computer.
Trying to steal the center stage?
Yeah, I have a feeling she's gonna be right there in her courtyard here soon. Probably doing some gymnastic flips or something.
Probably. Making sure that she gets in on it.
We got 12 viewers. We got one like. 14.
So somebody's
All
at
right.
work.
Yeah. I would love to try to pronounce your name. I don't even know how to start there. How about BV? Can we just give you some
Code
initials?
BB.
Pronunciation. I don't
Hi
know.
there, witness protection family.
I know. It's looking a little better this time.
Yeah, eventually it may be even better.
Maybe. I doubt it.
Yeah.
As good as it gets.
So is anybody stuck out on the road tonight? We were lucky enough to get home.
Yeah. Stuck at Hotel Flying J or Pilot?
Yeah.
There it is. There she is. I knew it. Go away. Run along. I told you she'd get in there.
Just a matter of time.
Well, we got some people. We got 15 in the background.
So just call me Low.
Low.
Got it. Low it is. How'd your guys' weeks go? How'd you guys do with getting loads and stuff this week? What'd you think about the boards? All that kind of stuff for you that have been out there all week. We thought, let's see, how is this week going? Started off really well. We are in northern Ohio, up toward the lake. So let's see, this week started out pretty good. The little boards were really strong. We're getting lots of calls for loads. Oh, good, Josh.
We got a 40-footer today.
Good. See, then it still went pretty good Tuesday, and then was it Wednesday? Things started to slow down quite a bit. And yesterday, it just seemed like the boards were dead.
Yesterday, yeah, it seems like everything just crashed. Boom. But we made such good contacts out here that we have brokers constantly calling us, asking us to take loads. So Yeah, I can't take credit for that. Carrie gets the credit for that one. I
Of
don't talk
course.
to these people. They don't even know I exist.
Yeah. So yeah, yesterday was a rough day board wise. I mean, it just seemed like nothing was turning. That was the first time in a long time that we was empty and actually didn't reload yesterday.
Yeah.
Did we? No,
Yeah,
we
we
didn't
did.
reload
Yeah, we
yesterday.
dropped off a load in Toledo, which is about an hour, a little over an hour from our house. And honestly, I wasn't pushing it too much either way. If we found a load, we found a load. But being so close to home, I kind of
Glad to get an extra day at home.
yes,
We've been running so
yeah,
hard. So we came home and then got up today, and it seems like the boards for the most part was moving pretty well. We already got a load on the back of our truck for Monday. I already have the one after we drop them Monday lined up. John, our guy under us, already has a load and a load lined up. So it seemed to be doing better. We've had probably 10 calls within the last few days from different brokers and stuff wanting us to take loads. And we just wasn't going to be close enough for any of them. One was
yes,
coming down to Indianapolis.
that's the biggest problem. Just not enough of us, or we're just not in the area. It's just not centered on.
You're fine. So Michael, how was dispatching? Was dispatching for more people easier this week? It was definitely easier. I mean, it's still a lot. It takes a lot of work. We're getting on the boards from starting about 8 o'clock till most evenings. I don't stop. I just kind of, as the evening goes on, keep looking at them, and brokers leave, but I still like to, if a good load comes up, like send a message. Sometimes you can still get them through email, even if you try in the evening or on the weekend.
Well, there's a helpful hint.
Yeah. A lot of times they won't answer, but we have gotten some over the weekend and stuff by sending a message. So,
Yeah, you've had a couple call you on Sunday after sending a message.
Yep.
Lined us up for Monday.
So it's always worth a try. You know, if they have an email address, call. There's some that we've got that we've called because it goes to their cell phone. So it's always worth trying. So I do that all evening still. But yeah, Michael, it is definitely easier getting into a better rhythm. The biggest challenge I'm running into, and I guess this is a good word of advice to put out there for you guys, is if you're under 30 days of authority, it seems to be a lot more challenging. We didn't know that because we started at almost 60 days of authority. And so we didn't have a whole lot of exclusions, but these guys that we started with, they were going active. Like the first day they went active, I was finding them loads, and it was a lot harder. It's been a lot harder. So that's been the biggest challenge. All the people like us and our guy under us, he's been running smoothly too because he's under our more established authority. So
Are we that dark still?
probably.
It looks really light on through the computer.
Yep.
Oh well.
So low, right? Is that what it's called?
Low, yeah.
So you guys have drivers leased under your authority, and how's it coming along? We have one guy leased under our authority. He's been great. He runs hard, great worker. Couldn't be happier with him. We have a couple more that's been signed up for a while to do this. That's going to be starting over the next few weeks that are actually leased under us, and we have a few dispatch guys. Hey, Daryl in New Mexico.
New Mexico, is that where you sent Jason?
That's where we have somebody out there in New Mexico. So that ought to be interesting. How is
Mexico,
yeah,
New Mexico.
You run freight out there? How is it? Because I'm about to find out. Yeah, it is great to hear. Well, it's a little nerve wracking bringing people on and all the steps and everything. But hopefully we'll be able to take care of these brokers that we've kind of made contacts with. Hate turning them away when they call you.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best way to make contact. If you can help them out, that's what they want to see. So
Had that today. A lady from Coyote took her load for for one of our dispatch guys last week, and she called me back today and gave us a load for John, our guy.
Hopefully it helps out a little bit.
Hopefully,
The lighting isn't too bad.
probably. I
What
haven't.
kind of delay is that?
It's paused, so you can't hear it.
I don't know if there's a delay. Can you unpause it?
I don't want to unpause it and listen to us.
I don't hear myself
I'm
talk.
sure you do want to hear yourself talk.
All right then.
I'm guessing most people came to see us and we wasn't here.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Hey, Toe Piglet, what's going on?
Hey, did you get loaded? Let's see. Daryl said, love to haul, but no trailer. No trailer? Is that something you plan on doing, Daryl? And I'm not a hotshotter, but I love to move freight and cargo here in Atlanta. You're in the airline industry. Are you a pilot? 3 partials. You heading this way too. Toe Piglet. Yeah. I'm still working on getting you those answers, so hopefully I'll have them for you later about one coming this way. As long as you don't pass that area before I get the answer.
Hopefully not.
How long does that take you to get cross country? You're not a pilot? You live in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Hey, have you ever done the Walker Stalker tour? I want to do one so bad. And do you ever get to see them filming The Walking Dead there? Because that would be really neat too.
Yeah, Carrie really likes The Walking Dead, and
that's why we have dog Negan.
Negan. You guys
Freight
have
driver.
Negan. Come here.
The big camera hog.
And there's Negan. For those who love The Walking Dead.
He's ferocious. He just needs his bat.
Yeah, he does. All right, run along. Playtime's over.
It's 81 degrees in Montana? Really? Is it pretty there?
Yeah,
I really want to go there.
I can't wait to see Montana.
Toe Piglet, how long does it take you to get cross country? I've always wondered that for people that run those long hauls, like from one side to the other. We're all Negan. Yeah. I am Negan.
There's a Walker fan.
Yep. Not the same without Rick. I love your show. Well, Justin likes to turn it into a show. Yes. 4 to 5 days. I don't know how you do that.
That's a lot of sitting.
Yes. Do you drop several off, I'm assuming, along the way, and then you just turn back around and do it again? I've always been interested in seeing how that works. It just, yeah, like how somebody constantly does cross country sort of thing.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead, I haven't gone to see the set. My brothers have. Oh, I really want to do that. I'm gonna find a little just to go down to Atlanta so I can go to the. Yep, we're gonna go into the Walker Stalker tour.
I watch the show.
You're a fan. Right, it's gorgeous. I want to make my way out there someday.
Yeah, we're trying.
We heard that the Dakotas are really pretty too. Judith is a mini Rick. Yes, she is. I do restart and then head back. That just seems like it'd be so long. Do you constantly just run back and forth on a regular basis, or sometimes you stay like more in the West? You know more about the West, it seems like. Toe Piglet, how's the freight out that way? We got a guy in New Mexico, in Farmington. So is he going to have a hard time getting out of there, or what's your thoughts on that? Hi, Lizzie. Yes, our summer's been good. How about yours? We move a lot of movie set equipments. Really? That's really neat.
Yeah.
Have you got to see any of the cool people that come through the airport? So is Colorado. Yeah, I want to go there too.
Yeah, I've been there before.
When you're like 5.
I've still been there.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter when you go.
Yeah.
If you're 2 days old, you've still been there, right?
But do you remember it?
Does it matter?
Yeah, it matters.
No.
Yep. It's not the same. I'm right off I-40 New Mexico.
I don't have a clue where that's at.
I don't either. Are you near Texas? I know. Where's Toe Piglet's newer videos been? I haven't seen any of them lately either. Michael, dealer self through on getting rid of beta office number 2. I agree. It's not the same without Rick there to be him and Daryl tearing it up,
Yeah, then they got rid of Carl.
taking down everybody.
So if we're going to talk about The Walking Dead instead of us, I can't wait till Rick steps up and just takes control of everything and takes Rick's place.
How is Rick going to step up and take care of Rick's place?
I said Negan.
No.
I might have insinuated Negan. Anyway,
Let's rewind.
We don't need to rewind.
Too bad I can't put little bubbles up through here.
Yeah, we don't need those bubbles. Like I said, Negan, he's going to step up.
I agree, Henry. It'd be a lot different since he was 5, like 40 years ago.
What is this? My door?
Robert Walking Dead died forever ago. I know, but once you're invested, you have to find out what goes on.
That's the only reason I watch it.
I mean, you can't just
like this.
Yeah, I hope Carol takes on a Alpha. I want the old Carol to emerge, the one that goes crazy and pulls swords out of her sleeves and starts shooting everybody up. Yes, that's the Carol everybody knows and loves. Yeah, or no, it was Shotguns. Remember when she had that car with the little porcupine things on it? And
it wasn't swords.
And the whatever Saviors found her, and she pulled the guns out and started shooting them all up. Yeah. And then I think she got a knife and stabbed one of them in the head. Let's see, what ELD do you recommend?
I use Trucker's Path, and I like it. I said it before, when I first got it, I wasn't a big fan of it, but then they must have done a complete overhaul. And they made it more user friendly. It didn't shut down as much. And I really can't comment on other ELDs, but Trucker's Path, the way I go, and I recommend it.
All right. Are we Buckeyes fans? Sure.
What kind of Buckeyes? Carrie makes Buckeyes for winter, for Christmas, and she makes them that big. If you know what I'm talking about, like the candy sugar.
No, we're Steelers fans.
Who are you?
She's Mini Justin.
Steelers fans left a long time ago.
She's stealing your thunder is what she's stealing. I agree. That's probably why he left. Robert.
Yeah, he jumped ship on that one. He had enough.
How many are we going to have on per dispatcher? We're hoping not to have maybe more than 4 per dispatcher. We may have to take on a little bit of help eventually, but first we're going to make sure we start out and get to know our guys ourselves and make sure they're all happy. We have our older daughter that graduated, so she needs money because now she's in the real world and realizes it's not just handed to her.
Yeah, she's wishing the real world would stop hassling her.
Yeah.
So,
Michael, yes, unfortunately, we watch Fear the Walking Dead because there's absolutely nothing else on to watch right now.
Yeah, that's watching like this.
Yeah. But Dwight's supposed to show up on there.
Oh, yeah, you got Dwight and Morgan. That's the only reason.
Maybe. there'll be some sort of action.
Here's the reason I watch that. I just want to see if Madison comes back.
I don't care. She was kind of annoying.
I don't care. She just disappeared. So I'm just curious if she comes back.
Hey, Mike, Robert, whose ball's the devil? We're going to Waterboy.
Foosball.
The Ohio
Mama
State.
said,
Kick her out. Who? The little mini Justin? Kick her out?
yeah, stay out.
Oh, our daughter?
Yeah, they don't want to see you.
Which one? Are we supposed to kick the mini Justin out or the moocher that's 18 now? And
Oh, I'm going to kick them off.
yeah, I know.
Stuff for all to go.
My team got your AB. I don't even know what that is. Hi, Frederick. Robert, foosball. Oh, yeah, that's so funny. Somebody called today and asked us to move a hot dog bun, Robert.
I would move that hot dog bun.
Cracks me up.
Blow my socks off.
Better be paying. Yeah, they said they'd include the hot dogs with the buns if we'd run it. That's all they were paying, right, babe?
Yeah, except for I don't like hot dogs.
So we told them to keep their hot dog and their buns.
Yeah. All that for nothing.
Mike, hey buddy, get a hold of me. I'll be starting in a week or a week and a half. That's you?
Sorry, you. You guys are bros now.
No, I don't know. Okay, I'm lost here. And she said you're a Steelers fan. We're not a Steelers fan.
Listen, I don't like sports. I'm not a sports person.
No, but he'll sit and watch car shows all day.
I am a gearhead, and I like the gym.
Every boring car show known to man.
That's right.
That's when it's time to take a nap.
It's always time.
Brian, it seems like everybody's in Texas. Isn't it? We get a lot of people that want to lease under and dispatch in Texas. So we do have a couple that is leasing on from Texas. But Texas is a big state. So, I'm not concerned with having more than 1% Texas. Well, it may be that big in the maps, but then that means the other states are really that big, so it's still a big state. Anyhow, yes, so to answer your question, yes.
And?
But we do have a guy down there, and I don't know if he's watching, that's, said there's some working, get us, down there. We just need to get some more people down there to help out. Justin's looking like he's an athlete. Don't encourage, please. Don't.
Let's go to the beach.
Is Steve on here tonight? If so, here, Steve, no encouraging Justin.
He's going to stroke my ego.
That's what he said. He's just saying that so we bring him on.
That's not one.
I think everybody has to have a hut sticker, right? CDL or none? Right, that's what he asked. If you're non-CDL or not.
You were asking the question.
What?
Just let me answer it. I'd like for you to talk. Yeah, to have a hut sticker, you got to be, I believe, 18,000 pounds. Anything above 18,000 pounds. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's 18,000 pounds. You got to get a hut sticker.
Right, and there's a lot of pipe and drilling equipment, I'm assuming, in Texas, and that's what we've heard.
A lot of oil.
From Austin, Houston, and Fort Worth. We're trying desperately to get down there. We want to check out Texas. I don't know if we'll get there.
We have been trying to take a load for over a month to get down to Texas. Now, granted, I know there's not a lot of things coming out of it, but.
And after we got loads booked today, one of our guys that takes care of us from Mercer called us and had a load going to Texas that he's trying to hook us up with before it hit the regular boards. And it was going, 1,100 miles? $3,900 I'm still crying inside from missing that.
That hurts.
We could have sent John, our new guy, on it. It was near where he was in Washington, D.C. And he is already picking up, and it's too late. Man, that hurt.
Yeah, it don't hurt as much as a dyno run,
Oh my gosh.
but it still stings a little bit. Oh, then right after that, we got that call for the load going to Iowa, paying $3 a mile.
Yes.
After we already promised loads and had a load on our back.
No happy pappy. That's what I was wondering.
I sent him an email.
He was saying that we're never on here. It's Father's Day weekend. Yep. Bye, Elizabeth. Hope you're coming to Madison's graduation party. She'd be glad to see you. Robert never responded to his email. That Robert, I tell you what. He's probably thought he had his phone on when he's looking for your email, and it wasn't. Check spam and everything. I'm 62 hours old.
I think that H is Y. I got you, Daryl.
Great stuff, you two. Love your work. Gotta go.
I say that's a pretty advanced person for being 62 hours old.
Happy Father's Day weekend to you too. Thanks for stopping by, Henry. Did it hurt as bad as the poison ivy?
Yes. I'll roll around in the poison ivy again if I miss another dyno run.
Would you get in the poison ivy in order to take a dyno run?
Well, same concept.
No, it's not.
Oh, I'll send it again. Southern Georgia Hotshot at Hotmail. Who does Hotmail?
I thought it's Gmail.
Yeah, he's giving fictitious mail. I think that's what it is.
Isn't it Gmail?
Yeah, Daryl, I got you there.
How did you learn to strap and secure your loads?
I just guess, start throwing straps over it. No, honestly, there's some decent YouTube videos out there on strapping, but really, I went to the source, FMCSA. They got some pretty good material out there on strapping and securing. So that's where I learned it.
How's your workouts going? Did you grease them any of your rams?
No, I did not grease those things. I'll let them things squill up and down. As for workouts, workout today went good. Yesterday.
I think he means like your flatbed workout.
Yeah, I know. Those are going good. Except for I've been home the past couple of days, so I've been going to the gym.
The actual gym?
Actual gym. Not the gooseneck gym.
Not the at-home gym?
Not the at-home. Not the hotel gym. I don't like hotels.
No, those aren't usually that good.
I don't even want to go back to a hotel.
Why did you choose a 30 over a 40?
Stupidity. Once again, I got caught in the trap of watching YouTubers. Yeah, that was part of it. It's brand new to the industry, just kind of unsure of exactly what to do. But also with my truck, it was a pretty good compliment to the truck. 30-foot trailer and single rear wheel truck. So they complemented each other pretty nicely.
We do wish we could go back over. We do the dual wheel.
Yeah, I definitely wish I would have went with the dually 40-foot. But realistically, instead of 30, I wish I would at least went a little bit bigger, maybe 32-foot. Listen, I got stuff to do in here. Stop interrupting. All right, I'm back.
I agree. Robert, hotels are nasty. We've seen all sorts of nasty stuff.
And here's the thing. Go ahead.
Even at the ones that are supposed to be nicer hotels.
Yeah, people are gross. I'm sorry. I'm germophobic, so it's difficult for me to stay in a hotel. But
if we went in there with like a black light I think we could just
I
never.
think it would glow. Remember your foot is touching me. Thank you. Yeah, but either way, I could not stay I wouldn't sleep in a truck. I could not physically sleep. I'd be awake all night long.
Just walking into one. You see what Robert said.
What'd he say?
You can get preggo just walking into one, I guess, a hotel.
That's what it feels like lately. Maybe that's what's going on with this thing.
Oh, and please don't encourage the ear.
What?
Nobody wants to see your hairy ear.
That's not weird. It's beautiful. I'm impressed with that
At
thing.
least 2 fist high up on the bed, right?
All Hotshot tubers or where you at? Are slacking, not posting content?
Well, it's because most of the time the Hotshot tubers are working, so we're lucky to post whatever little bit we can get.
Yeah.
Don't have time for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we've been just very busy. There's that Southern Georgia guy. He puts out some good content. I like his stuff.
He's funny.
I don't know what happened to Toe Piglet. Where's Toe Piglet at?
I
Is he
don't
watching
know.
the background again? He hasn't put anything up in probably about a week.
I don't know where his one either.
So,
But Robert's got some good content. His is always funny. And
what hole should my gooseneck pin be in?
hold on, you forgot some, didn't you?
No, I didn't. You're skipping some.
Oh.
Go back up to the top, right about there. Ant mound. You're
You never got back with him anyhow.
Listen, ant mound. I'm sorry, I still got your text message. I've been trying to send it to you forever.
But his secretary's been preoccupied
That's
with
really
taking
what it
care of
is.
everybody else. That
I have not sent, besides a quick text message to Carrie, I have not sent a text message to anybody in probably 2 or 3 weeks.
not sure why he messages me when I'm sitting right beside him.
Well, there's times where I got to tell you to do something.
When I'm like out of your sight, and you're like, "Where'd you
Yes,
go?"
I'm lost.
Um.
So where are we at? I mean, we got Ant Man.
Oh, where should
pregnant, my beautiful hair? What?
Did you answer his question about where
What hole
Yeah.
the pin should go in?
Yes.
I was trying to get to that, but you stepped over me. So once again, Ant Man, I'm a little confused there of the question.
Maybe talk to him directly about
Yeah,
it.
send me a text message, Ant Mound.
Frederick, I live in California. Don't see many hotshot trucks down here. Would you use this about the hot? I have no idea anything remotely about California or hot shotters. I think Toad Piglet would be the one for you to reach out and ask about that area.
Yeah, you go west of the Mississippi, besides Texas, and we're lost. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm lost out there. I don't know how freight is moving.
Let's see. Driving home for the dealers, mega ramps, and no strap over them equal not stopping from the Michigan potholes. Yeah, we were just up in Michigan today, and I had my tablet in my lap the whole time trying to dispatch for 4 people or whatever, and that was making me so sick.
I don't know which is worse, Indiana or Michigan's roads. Indiana, you're just constantly going like this, and but then Michigan, you're just so it's. So
can we get a replay of both
yes,
of those?
you can. That's what it's doing. It sucks. But you get back to Ohio, and it's nice and smooth. I can't complain about all of. I guess Cleveland's got some big giant potholes.
Do you have a demonstration on that?
You want me to show you?
No.
Why is that funny? It's just,
I don't even know what you just did. I can't
don't care.
deal with you.
Get over it. Now, where are we at? About let's put a strap over those if you want. Mine just always broke over the ramps.
So the south, you want at least 2 fists up on the high in the bed rail. Oh, is that what Robert was talking about? Was he answering Michael's question?
Oh, maybe.
Okay, I thought you were talking still about like a hotel bed, Robert. And I was trying to figure out what that meant. I just knew that you don't want anything to do with bed rails or anything there. Okay, now I'm catching up. So when Robert's talking about this 9 inches from the bed up, I'm guessing he's still not referring to hotel beds.
All right. I
Let's
don't
see.
know where
We
to go with
have. We recommend. Would you recommend to buy your own truck or lease with Enterprise? Stop.
But for those who are
Listen.
getting dizzy because keeps moving like this, because Carrie keeps kicking this table in front of us.
Your dumb leg's the one that's moving. Anyways, I would suggest, unless you truly, truly don't know if you're going to stick with this or if you want to stick with a single wheel or a dual wheel, then maybe, but I would not suggest, in my opinion, going with Enterprise very long, because it just seems like you're going to pay a lot more bill for that truck. I mean, our truck payment's $900 a month, and what you put in a maintenance isn't anywhere equaling what that payment would be.
Yeah, the only I mean, there's benefits either way, but not taking care of that maintenance or having any kind of worries of a rental truck, it could be nice in and of itself, but same time, I like owning my own vehicle, so I'm okay with that. I guess just it's about what you want to get out of it, really.
Justin's gonna have his own show. Do not encourage him because it's hard enough to keep him on target and stay out of the camera.
That's not where I'm trying to go with this.
Let's see. Low busy is great. I agree.
It's been
Brad,
very,
I
very
sleep better in
busy.
the truck than at home in bed. Seriously, really?
What is it?
He said he sleeps better in the truck than at home in the bed.
Why is that?
Um,
I just don't sleep at
Robert's
all.
too hot to sleep in the truck right now. It's cold up here in Ohio today. It's freezing. I got sweatpants on
I gotta see what's in
because you want to show your legs off.
what?
Do you know who Billy Mummy is? Do you know what they're talking about?
I have no idea.
No, I would say we don't. And it's gonna text you. Brian, Shreveport, Louisiana is the worst for roads, I'm assuming. Did we go through there when we went down to?
I don't think we can stop kicking the table. Just
They haven't seen the newest video yet.
that was a rough week with that alone.
It's been a rough week. Somebody almost got kicked out of the truck. We'll let them watch it. Red states are smooth roads, blues are potted. Agree with that?
What is it?
Red states are smooth roads, blue are potted.
You got that right.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't in the news recently. The politicians are looking at starting toll rolls in Michigan. Not a good thing right now. They're only tolls in. It doesn't matter. Toll roads still don't make a difference.
Not New York. New York's road still sucks, especially that part when you're coming toward Ohio. I don't know where the mile markers are, where it says rough roads for the next 5 miles. That's on the turnpike. But Ohio's turnpike, it's a smooth ride.
Well, because Ohio actually uses the money correctly, but other states where we're paying the highest tolls and IFTA, their roads still suck. Like Pennsylvania, New York, pretty much anything in the Northeast sucks. I don't even like going up there. Thank you, Chris. Michael, did we put the new signs on our windows yet? Did you put that on today?
No, I started taking those. They are magnets, but they had to be double-sided tape. I started taking them off, but the problem was I had my IFTA stickers on them. So I gotta get some new IFTA stickers or find something to do with IFTA stickers. Probably just put them in my toolbox. I can do that. Maybe I should go do that right now.
No, you're gonna walk away from the camera?
I was gonna take it with me. We can go outside.
Nope. I can't remember. Brian, have you been up to these states though to compare the roads? I don't think we did go through Shreveport,
I don't think we made it that far.
but we were down past New Orleans. What?
But I think we're on the east side of the state.
I think that part goes straight down like the middle to New Orleans.
Listen,
I don't know. We were just there once. I'm in Alabama. Y'all not working like today. Oh, so Brian, if you're from Cleveland, you're familiar with Ohio and the roads. So still worse than up here.
oh yeah, Cleveland's got some big giant potholes.
Like break your car.
Yeah, like you have to look down in there and you see a couple smart cars driving around in there. How do we get out of this thing?
You're so dramatic.
Why? They got some big
I
potholes
haven't
up
figured
there.
out why yet.
That's probably what Lake Erie once was, just a pothole.
Probably. So were the other lakes. Where is Happy Pappy?
That's what I want. I sent him a
You can feel the
email.
state line. That's funny. Hello, Carlos. You feel the state line.
We got 32 people watching. Where's everybody? Do we use a factoring company?
Yes.
I'll let you handle all that.
30 whole people want to see you. Yes, we use RTS. They're a pretty good company. I like them. They, it's non-recourse. It's just a flat 3%. There's no other hidden fees. There's nothing like that. If you want, you can email us at dispatchohl@gmail, and I can give you their contact info of the guy that will take care of you. At least look into it. Don't drive through downtown Atlanta if you don't like hot holes. I will if that's where this Walker Stalker tour takes me.
We went to downtown Atlanta one time when I was training for railroad. Luff alone. And we're going to the underground hotel. If you kick that table one more time, stop. It was pretty sketchy down there, so we turned around quickly and got out of there.
Thinking about going into hot-shotting. It's good. I would ask questions, do some research.
Yep, they love you.
Yeah, no problem. Just email us. We'll give you the info. Makes sense. Same reported on DAT Truckers Edge Pro that the rates are great for drive-ins, and you see that for hot shot loads. Do we see great rates for hot shot loads? Is that what they're asking?
I guess so.
I mean, I do. They're there. Like the load we have lined up on Monday, we're taking some, was it granite slabs or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna take some of those home.
And they're like it ends up being like $225 a mile.
Yeah, it's supposed to for $850, so they offer $900 and
For like 400 miles.
yeah, it's 400 miles.
So there's that. Like I said, we got that offered for Mercer today for $3,900 for 1,100 mile trip. They're out there. You just got to find them, make connections, and work for them. Jennifer, dispatching for the drivers is going well. I know she's they're taking your thunder. CDL drivers, we'd love to have CDL people. We're in need of those the most. We have several non-CDL dispatch and lease done, a couple that are leasing on, but what we desperately need is some people that can haul more weight to help us with these loads, because most of these brokers that get back to us are brokers that are calling for the same or similar loads that we carried for them before, so they're CDL loads, like the one in Indianapolis that he called us to take yesterday. Didn't he say that was going to be 14 or 15,000?
Oh, that load we took wasn't that much. But did he say this one was?
Yeah, it was a larger load. Yeah.
So, but I want a couple of semis underneath of me.
That'd be nice too. Yeah, I am going down to that set. You're going to see me in Atlanta this week. Stop. You're the
screen bouncing all around.
Your dumb legs bouncing.
That's not touching it.
Seriously, we're going to have to turn this off for a minute. Just turn it off. Put up with technical difficulties.
If you do that, I'm running.
Is Texas a good place for Hotshots? Our load's good in the area. I'm planning on moving there. We've been there once, and I have one that's in Texas that just left in New Mexico today, and one that's going into Texas. And I took one out last week. But it seems like there's decent loads. It seems like if you stay more on the east side, like the Houston, Fort Worth area, there's a lot moving. 63 cents a mile. Where is Brian? He's in Louisiana, isn't he?
No,
Is that your home base, Brian, Louisiana?
not shot capital world.
No, that's Mississippi. 63 cents a mile.
They
Jeez.
can have their hot dog bun.
Must be a load of hot dog buns.
For that price, it's only one hot dog bun. Any loads going to Texas or coming out?
Any Andy loads count?
Any?
Oh, is he asking any?
Yeah, any.
Yeah, we see a lot of loads going to and from.
9.
It's just sometimes I think the ones going to are kind of hit and miss on whether you're getting paid well or not. He's stealing your thunder too.
What is it?
Negan.
Run along.
Texas. Easy Texas. East Texas. Is that what you mean? Any going to Houston. There's a lot of stuff that goes to Houston, it seems like.
Yeah, of course, East Texas is a lot better.
Mm-hmm. That's where Houston is.
I'm just clarifying that East Texas is a lot better, especially being that close to the Gulf. You got industries there, and we're going to go for some technical difficulties soon.
So Brian is from Louisiana, and I can't believe they have 63 cents a mile load.
I don't know. People got to stop taking cheap freight.
I forget where we went down there. Do you remember where it was?
Where?
In Louisiana. It was like Boozy or something.
Well, it was just south of New Orleans, which you can't get too south on that.
Yeah, but it's some weird name.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Anyhow, when we were down there, the rates wasn't looking so great. I wasn't sure what we were going to do, and then we got a call from a broker that hooked us up with a pretty good paying load that was going to Jacksonville. Otherwise, I don't think we would have got a very good rate getting out of there. Carlos, you want some more information? You can email us, dispatchohl@gmail. Andy, did you think my background could help?
Andy,
What's his background?
Yeah, what's your background? But I mean, other than that, it's really up to you. I mean, if you got the means to get a truck and a trailer and you can run, and
then I think just figuring out, like, if you have the discipline to do it on your own, if you lease under somebody.
Discipline's a big thing out here. You know, you're not watched over top of you like a supervisor, as if you're in a factory or somewhere. So discipline's the biggest thing. Other than that, I mean, it don't matter if you worked at McDonald's and come out here. It's all about what you want to do with it. Yeah, Kilgore, Texas. Pipes going to Houston. Yeah, I mean, there's so much oil down there.
Yeah.
I like Texas. Hey, Mike, you have a good night and a good weekend.
And Robert actually answered his email. I think that's what that's for. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
I don't know. I think Robert disappeared too.
I know. Robert. Where'd he go? Where's Happy Pappy?
Nice. Happy Pappy disappeared.
I know. Is Mike Brad in here?
Brad?
He was.
Was he?
Mm,
He disappeared too then.
oh, where'd everybody go?
I guess we got 27. Got people in the background. Got any questions? So we took a nice ferry ride, hot-shotting on a ferry ride this week. So we had a load lined up to come, from those who know, there's an island in Lake Erie called Put-in Bay. So we got there and we're getting ready to turn around and make a quick trip of it. And the guy starts counting every nut and bolt before he signed the paperwork for us.
It was raining. He seriously was taking everything apart and counting everything. He made us miss the boats back.
Yeah, we missed the ferry. They run every half hour, so we missed the ferries, and we missed the $900 paying load.
Not happy.
No,
That kind of messed up the whole weekend because we should have picked up that day and dropped off the next day. That load was $900 for like 300 miles.
with a new broker too.
Yes. So we kind of let them down because we had to tell them we couldn't do it. And so that seems to be what messed us up the rest of the week.
One domino fell the wrong way.
Because I think we only have 3.5 loads this week.
Yeah.
And that's not anywhere near usual. And I think it was because of that day. That's what happens out here. It just seems like one thing will throw off your entire week easily.
So not happy. That was going to be a short run for $900, and the guy derailed those plans.
Use a generator inverter for electrical cooking. We just meal prep, put them in our little refrigerator cooler, bring it with us, and then we'll take food in that we brought and warm them up in like the truck stop microwaves, because they have microwaves just about every truck stop and gas station.
Yeah, we make a lot of sandwiches too.
Stuff like that.
My truck has a built-in inverter, so we can plug in the cooler.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like some other people on YouTube where they bring a whole kitchen.
Yeah.
Robert, do you got a kitchen sink in there too?
I think he's got everything but the kitchen sink.
I think he's got a kitchen sink.
Apparently the coffee maker's just for something to do.
It's just really stored.
Michael, how many runs do we usually run in a week? I would say, like last week we turned over 5 and had 6 on our truck when we came home.
Yeah, last week was an excellent week.
Yeah, so it was 5.5 last week. Before it's like 5. I would say 4.5 to 5 loads is a very good number of what we turn in a week. We try to hit for 5 and usually try to keep one on the trailer ready to go on Monday. That's usually how we can get 5 in, because if you're dropping one off first thing Monday morning and picking one right after, you already started that week off plus 1 load.
Yeah. And plus, if it was my way, I'd do short runs that were paying well and generate more loads that way. But I'm not really into this super long hauls.
We don't even really do that long haul. But my problem is I don't really want to mess with the 200-mile, $400 loads, because that load could end up taking your whole day from you and you made $400. So that's why I don't like them.
Right, I'm just on big thing, $600 for 100 miles.
Well, sure, if you can find them.
Yeah, when they're findable.
Findable. Yeah, Robert does have everything in his truck. He makes like a breakfast buffet on his trailer and everything.
First, we washed with him cooking eggs and
hot dogs. It's funny. She went and bought you new chains and binders today.
Hey, that's nice.
I know, that's a nice wife.
Yes, it is.
Either that or she's getting you ready to send you out on the road. She's making sure she has all your supplies.
Yeah, make sure you're going to hit the road. How many chains and binders did you get? What?
Make sure you have your supplies.
Yeah, I'm ready to hit the road.
Good.
You going with me this time?
I don't know. After this past week, I'm not so sure.
That's all right. The kids want you home.
I was going to send them with you.
I don't care.
I'll take a whole week at home.
They will ride in the back
Good deal.
of someone else's car.
So I don't know what else to say about this week. Went to the island, got behind. Yesterday's boards turned extremely slow. Other than that, seems like this week got back to like pretty decent boards. A lot more calls from posted trucks, that sort of thing. Dispatching went a lot better this week. Couldn't be happier with the guys that we have, and John's amazing. Looking forward to running this last week, a week and a half out on the road and coming in off the road for a while and getting everybody settled in and getting everything in line.
Yeah.
We're excited about bringing on some of these guys. Everybody that we've come across and got lined up seem like they're really nice, hardworking guys.
I was going to say something.
I'm sorry. I know you're used to being the one that rambles.
So,
If I actually can start talking, I got to hurry and say everything before you chime in. Yes, we have a load on the truck right now for Monday. It's conveyor belts or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, for UPS, right?
Yeah. I'll just leave it. Yeah. We're going to UPS in Nashville.
Yeah. So we're actually going to leave out Sunday, because we got the other one lined up that we pick up on Monday in Nashville. So we want to get that off first thing Monday morning. Pick the other one up in Nashville, and we should be able to get that one off bright and early Tuesday.
Yep.
And we'll already be up to 2 loads.
Yeah, so we got 2 loads lined up already. Second load is granite, so hopefully I can get some good discounts from granite for our house.
How long is your trailer? 30 feet. Got ramps.
30-footer with ramps.
You'll know what that
4
means.
binders. Start with a new company.
I hope that's a good company you're starting with.
I hope so.
They better treat you right. I heard that they're pretty cool though.
Yeah. I heard there's a lady there that's a little off.
I heard that the guy there tries to be a superstar.
Anyways, it's a good start.
I've had my license 4 years. I've not drove for anyone, no experience in CDL driver. I'm a CDL driver. What are? So hold on. Have you had your CDL license for 4 years or just your license? Like, have you only been licensed to drive 4 years? You guys remind me of my wife and I with the looks you give each other. What, the ones that are like, just wait till the camera turns off.
The looks or the fingernails that are dug
Oh,
into
you're
me.
so dramatic.
The ones that are bleeding, flesh is ripped
Or
off.
when you grab my hands and crunch the bones in them. Yeah. Yeah. Like,
oh, what's your problem?
Let's see. Is it costly to add a driver to your MC insurance? I mean, it definitely is a cost. I mean, it's not cheap by any means.
Yeah, commercial insurance is not cheap.
But that's why we just included it in the percent that we get off of them. That way, we're taking care of it. We make sure everybody has the correct insurance. They don't have to worry about coming up with the ridiculously high down payment that insurances usually require. And so I guess it is what it is. You have to deal with the insurance. There's no way around it. So Brad Lampo, I had my CDL, need to update my physical. I trained with Gordon Trucking. I brought out Heartland Express. My wife and I own a Thai restaurant in downtown Olympia. Business is slow. So do you plan on leaving the restaurant and
coming over to the hot-shotting business?
That's what we did.
I'm sorry, but the restaurant business is rough.
That has got to be one of the most rough business. I mean, the overhead is ridiculous. The payroll's ridiculous.
And
The
the
employees
employees
are
are-
ridiculous. Oh my gosh. The stress is miserable. Every moment of it was miserable.
Yes, it is as well.
Well, that's not nice. They used to crunch her bones in her hand too.
That's funny.
Yeah, you think it's funny. You just
Ow!
wait.
What is your you're a TPO?
Josh, you're driving me nuts. You've been driving a semi for almost 4 years. And so you're wanting to go off onto hotshotting. Are you going to do that on your own or under somebody? And Brad, doing both, 10 years, 10 employees. Has your employees apparently have been a lot better than the ones we had?
Well, I think they're in Washington too. They're really bumping up their minimum wage. So that's got to be tough in
Oh,
and of
yeah.
itself.
Because that was part of our problem in the area that it was in, because it's a tourist area. The minimum wage there was a lot higher, and that just really made it worse. Yeah, I bet it is
Very
too
expensive.
expensive. Are the taxes high out there for business owners too? That probably has to play a huge part in it as well.
I'd assume so. So they didn't go back to grunge music out there.
I know.
I'm ready for the grunge music to come back around.
I've had my license 4 years and have not driven for it. I have no experience, but I have done a few trips for dentists and semi truck. How much is insurance down payment? Well, if you're doing your own MC, it will depend on a few things. It will depend on, foremost, what state you're in. Ohio seems to be one of the cheapest.
Ohio is extremely cheap comparatively.
And some other things. And so then it will depend on how much down payment you need. We just decided when we started to go ahead and pay up all 6 months, because in the long run that was cheaper than paying a down payment and then paying every month. It just made sense to pay it all down. But I don't know. I've heard people saying they need anywhere from a couple $1,000s down to $6,000-$7,000 down. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
That reminds me, someone made a comment on one of our YouTube pages about insurance. So either way, I don't know who made that comment if you're watching, but insurance varies from state to state, so that makes a big difference.
Yep.
Jeff.
I've been thinking and planning of starting a hotshot business, but commercial insurance is so high in Georgia. That's what I heard.
Yes.
No, she's mean to me.
You
You probably drive her crazy. If it's just like Justin and I, it's probably because you just
what?
drive me nuts.
Why?
Because you don't know how to.
That's so adorable.
Hello, guys. I'm watching your YouTube channel. Thank you.
Thank you. We're trying.
I went to lease onto a hotshot company, but I don't have any experience doing it, just doing reefer trailers. Well, I think just having experience in the driving industry in general is what will help. Just knowing the transportation industry, that's still experience. Come on, Justin Jr.
Run along. Yep. Okay, run along. Well, that looks fun. Now, if you hurt yourself, make sure someone else takes you to the hospital. I'm busy.
Gosh, 500. Geez, 5,500 down payment. Was that just for like just the down payment alone, or did that cover like 6 months?
That's like 60% hard yearly.
Yeah, our first 6 months was $4,200, 42 or 41. I don't remember. Either way, I think it's 41 or 42. And then the next time it renewed 6 months later, it actually went down to 3,700 for 6 months. I would pass out too.
Yeah, I would move.
Yeah, I would move just on the other side of the Michigan-Ohio border is where I would move.
I would find some crappy house and
P.O. box.
yeah, P.O. box it.
In Florida,
Florida's supposed to be
yeah, their
high,
insurance
too.
is supposed to be really high. Yes, she is a video bomber.
Yes, she is. Stay out. They don't want to see you. Trying to take care of it.
Enjoy watching your YouTube channels. I've been Hotshot for a year, drove big trucks for this. I'll never go back. I just got to see the Hotshot. Been very busy. I work for a company. So you work for a Hotshot company, driving for them. Are you owner operator? Just the minimum, 2,000 truck and trailer.
Why is Michigan so hard? Too many people
My
driving into the lake?
goodness, that's a lot. Progressive quoted me $6K a year in Utah. Only 6,000 for the whole year?
Wow, that's cheap.
That's even cheaper than Ohio.
That's very, very cheap.
You would make that money back in insurance.
Josh said a month.
$2,000 a month for your truck and trailer?
That's so good.
No.
I don't know what look you're talking about.
Hopefully your wife is watching this and hearing what you say, because then you are going to get the look.
The look.
The look. Gosh, Josh, 2,000 a month. That's crazy.
Progressive.
You're not. Are you enterprising your truck? Because if so, you're going to have a lot of overhead. I mean, that right there would probably be like 4,000 a month.
They got to blow a nice hefty amount of money.
Is she progressive?
Yeah.
She does the progressive?
She's a progressive spokesperson.
Oh. But why wouldn't Flo need more money in Ohio? See? Don't make sense. Checking in from alien capital of the world, Roswell, New Mexico. Jason.
We come in peace.
You cracked me up. At first I was thinking, who's out in New Mexico? And then I realized who it was. It's funny. Well, at least you're probably somewhere warm.
Except for at night.
I had a few calls today and almost had you on with there. Almost. That's helping, right?
Well, at least you can sightsee and go find some aliens.
Yeah. Josh, you do have a lease. Hold on. You do have a lease, Josh, like with Enterprise. And Mike, you work with a company, 46 a mile, 2,400 bonus a year, paid week vacation, paid extra for partials. What do you guys think? I'm assuming they supply you the truck and trailer. That's what I would have guessed, right? Good, Jason. I'm glad you like it there.
Yeah, I want to go see New Mexico.
Send us some pictures.
That's what I was going to say.
Is it warm there right now? I'm actually kind of jealous that you're there. I almost thought about, are you a shark? What the heck are you doing? What are you doing? You have flipped your lid.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
trying to pay attention. Okay, so Josh, it is. Okay. If you want, or I don't know if you have, but maybe a good thing to do is kind of break down what your expenses are going to be, Josh, so that you'll kind of know what you're going to need per mile to cover just your expenses, and that will help get a better idea of where you need to be a week in running loads and stuff like that. So if you need any help or have any questions further on that, you should still have our number. Where?
This is pretty hot. Right there.
Oh my gosh, not you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to block this video bomber out. I got a little sidetracked.
Michael Harris, I was told 2,000 a month for progressive, all squeaky clean, no reason, and they told me. So is that what you're paying too, Michael? Did you get your insurance already set up? Hey, and you too, Josh, because you guys are just starting, so did you guys pay your insurance and have your waiting on your MC to come active? Is that what both of you are doing there? And if you both want to get a hold of me later, email or call or text or whatever, I was trying to get a kind of a schedule made up later of when everybody thinks they're going to be needing a rough idea of when everybody thinks they're going to be needing some dispatching so we can plan it. Jason, send some pictures if you don't mind. Are you all or anyone you all trust taking a new non-CEO hotshots and retiring military end of June? They have great new setup and the road hard come mid-July. I don't.
Thank you for your service.
Yes. I'd say, why don't you send us an email? We can discuss things more, and something we can't help with, maybe we can point you in the right direction. So email it dispatchohl@gmail.com. In case you didn't know, .com.
Well, if they don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
You're going to stick with your daytime job for now?
Yeah, if it's paying good. I mean, do what you want to do, but at the same time, if it's a good paying job.
So that's his truck and trailer. He pays everything. I just pay for your food and stuff. Well, I don't have much experience on leasing in general, but I know what we're doing for our guys, but ours is the complete opposite because that's their truck, their trailer, all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. It seems like getting 46 cents a mile and a $2,400 a year bonus and vacations and paid extra on partials and all that wouldn't be a bad deal if you're getting supplied the truck and trailer.
No, that's not too bad.
Brad,
come on now. You're killing me.
Yep, we have one ready here for pickup.
Yeah, it's a motorized plastic car.
Probably do better than the actual Ram.
Start driving down the building bigger and pops out of it. Yeah, well.
Hold on. You need $1.50 a mile to break even? Is that what you mean? I hope not.
So it sounds like if he makes $1.50, he's doing good.
Okay.
Mile to be good.
Staying in Albuquerque tonight for the weekend. That's where you said you were from, wasn't it? We'll email pics and videos due. Larry said tomorrow on Sunday and head up to Farmington. Good deal. Well, Monday, let's see. How far behind are you there, Jason? Are you 2 hours? So I know like what time that will be here. Josh, no, I'm active. Oh, your MC's already active? Good. So that'll give you some time on it before you actually run. Maybe you'll not run into as many problems. And I didn't get you the list of brokers to start signing up with. I will do that this weekend. And if I forget, just remind me. I have no experience or CDL, but I'm older 50 with a clean driving record, very high credit score. Every person is a little different. Yeah, once again, just send us an email. Alexandria East or West Coast for hot shotting. Again,
you're going to start a war. East Coast, West Coast. They did this in the 90s.
Everything's coming back to the 90s, though. The music, the clothes.
But grunge is not coming back. That's pretty upsetting.
Well, they're wearing like flannels and stuff again and ripped jeans. So they're looking grungy.
And unwashed hair.
Yeah, so they look grungy.
Riding skateboards.
But anyways, I don't know enough about the West Coast, but from what we do here, West Coast seems a little bit harder on the loads. It sounds like maybe the loads are more spread out. And if Toe Piglet's watching in the background, again, he'd be somebody to ask more about the West Coast. But East Coast has a lot of industry, a lot of
economically. East Coast is better.
Mike Riley, you can email dispatchohl@gmail. No problem on the help. Texted you a couple, lots more tomorrow. Josh, okay, I'll remind you. Good deal, because I will probably forget. Did you text me what time it is there too, Jason?
Yep, 2 hours.
That we say. So that means you'll be unloaded when it's about 9 o'clock here.
Oh, DOT is tougher in the West Coast.
Are they? I can see that.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely seems like they would be.
Yeah, their water quality out there isn't as good.
I know this is kind of off subject, but does anybody know? See, we're new to all this sort of stuff. So, does anybody know much about Cash App? And is there like a weekly max on what you can put through there? Because I tried to send more money to our new guy, and it said I had reached my weekly cash transfer allowance or something. So I don't understand it. So if any of you out there understand these sort of things,
Which hopefully we can just find a better solution to all of it anyways.
yeah, I mean, short term, this is what we're having to use. Long term, we're going to have a better solution, but yeah, it'd be great to see you on the road. And somebody did say something about that Zelle or whatever it is, but I don't know anything about that. My bank only allows one transaction, like per week. Sure. I did a break-even cost analysis with enterprise lease and trailer purchase. Need at least $1.50 to make even consider running. I would think that wouldn't be hard to do. I mean, depending on where you're running and stuff.
Yeah, I
Jeez,
think it's definitely doable.
only one transaction per week, like through Cash App or something. So is it really not Cash App, but my bank that's not allowing that?
Maybe.
Why? Why does it matter to them?
I don't know, it's a business account.
I know, Michael. I don't even know what Zelle is. Where do I do that at? I need help from people that are technologically into this sort of thing. I'm not.
So you hire some teenage punk.
We had to have our 12-year-old teach us how to do this YouTube thing. What is on the back of your trailer, Jason? I don't even remember. Do you remember what they said that they were putting on there?
Sure, you took care of that.
I wonder what it is.
Yeah, Jason, send some pictures.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I'm sorry. I call so many places every day and they're telling me what each thing was. I just know whatever you had wasn't supposed to be tarp, so hopefully they didn't make you tarp it. I will have to Google it. So if it's with PNC, then why would everybody have to have PNC? And yeah, Jason, Square's working for invoices, but I didn't know if I can pay people the same way. So I'm trying to pay our one lease done driver for right now till we get off the road and actually set up the actual paying system. I have TD, I have Zelle. What's TD? You know what that is?
I have no idea. I'm just hoping the S didn't fall off that.
Oh my gosh. Sounds good, Brad.
All right,
And
Brad.
I'll need to get those. I'll send you a picture when Justin gets ours in the window, the stickers, and then we'll have to get our yours out to you this weekend. So if you think about it, remind us. Oh, it's also with a B of A. I'm lost here. Michael here says it's also with a B of A.
Oh, I didn't see it.
What does that mean?
Bank of America.
Oh, TD Bank all over US. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of familiar. I'm familiar with TDs.
Yeah, I don't know what that
I'm
is.
trying to run through my head. I think I might have seen some down in Tennessee, but I'm familiar with them actually. But either way,
I had my driver just stop and start a PNC account, and then after that, I deposit cash into his account, and it's instantly. So you like transfer it from your account at PNC to theirs. Bank of America. It's like a steamrolling thing. Oh, we're back to this. It's like, what are they talking about? Oh, they did say something about us. I gotta see pictures of this thing.
Yeah. So, for those who are listening, I got into my first accident this week.
You basically transferred deposit. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
Let Justin get to a story.
So my story is, I was getting on.
Hello.
Hello. To on ramp, and some guy, I guess, I don't know if he got mad, what the deal was. I was merging over, and this guy, I seen him in the background. I could see him in my mirror. I looked in my mirror, turned my turn signal on. I had more than enough distance, assured distance. About 90% of my trailer is in there, and as I'm watching and going in, this guy, I am not lying, he actually speeds up, swerves over, hits my trailer. And then after he hits my trailer, he backs off, gets behind me, starts beeping his horn and flashing his lights. It's just a crazy world out there that, people would actually do that. He was in a company vehicle, so, talking to the guy, he said something about economical downturn or something. So I don't know if he was having a hard time in his life and trying to get some workers' comp or something. But
yeah, because he said something about how he was supposed to be in Philadelphia that day, and he didn't want to be there. And he said to me, I've never been in a wreck before. Well, at least not with this company. He just seemed pretty.
Yeah, he was an older guy.
He seemed like he may have done it out of anger, but I could also see him just to do it to maybe get to go home early to get some workers' comp or whatever the dumb problem might be. But
yeah, so my trailer just has a little white scratch on it, and he's like, "Oh, my company said we have to call the police." So end up police coming, and the guy didn't even want to take the trooper didn't even want to take my statement. He just assumed I was merging, and I hit the guy. So either way, he took my statements. Now there's two opposing statements. So I don't know where this is going to go. Hopefully, it don't go against my DOT. But it's a crazy thing. I had more than enough distance, and I guess he was just mad because he's getting behind a truck and a trailer. And no lie, the guy sped up and swerved over and hit my trailer in the back. So I don't know what's going on out there in this world, but just got to be careful. So that's a little story I had to throw out there.
We do have a dash cam in the front and the back, but then long story, he had to disconnect the back one.
Yeah, it's a Cobra. I had it in my F-150. It started throwing the tire pressure light, which just come on intermittently. Found out after some research it was because of the rear camera. And when I installed it into this truck, it was doing the exact same thing. So I just disconnected it, never fixed the problem. I got to get that fixed, I guess. So it's a crazy world out there. You got to protect yourself and watch every single move you make.
He sent a picture of his load.
Well, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, it is neat. And that's a pretty good paying load then for just something like that. See, machinery pays pretty good. And
it's a brown powder.
I'm assuming that you thought it was fairly easy to load too.
Yeah.
Don, this week's load board was bad in my opinion. Like I said, I think most of the week it was okay. It's just, man, yesterday it wasn't turning at all. That was horrible. That's probably the worst day load board wise I've experienced in a long time. The rest of the week, it was a lot better if, I was right on top of it and grabbing loads. But a lot of them this week also got brought to our attention from some contacts and stuff that we've had. So that's helped. We've been reached out to more again. I don't know. This happens to me all the time. I always make sure to have plenty of room, turn signal, people punch to get gas.
That's the thing. I mean,
over weirdos on the wheel.
I had more than enough room to get over. I mean, I don't even know where this guy came from. It sounds like he actually was following me. Then when I went to 2 lanes, one was coming from one direction and the other going like this. I didn't see him in this lane. We're coming in this lane, and as I'm starting to get over, he must have came up behind me thinking he's going to get around me, and I think he got mad because I was trying to get over, and that's what he did. He punched it, and then I was watching that mirror. He took his vehicle and rammed right into the back of me. So I don't know
Crazy people.
I don't know what his motive was on that. It's just crazy. It's wrong.
Craziness.
So I'm gonna guess this guy's motor report isn't all that great, anyways.
Why not?
A bunch of weirdos on the road. You got that right.
And the truck beside me.
Nobody thinks that's funny.
Yeah.
So where we're at here?
Michael Harris is talking to you about a trailer. Yeah. People do think we're just going to slow them down, so they just try to hurry and get around us.
I don't slow anybody down. Passing people at 95 miles per hour.
That was before you put a trailer up.
That's true.
Did you see what Michael said about his trailer?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. And then I stopped thinking about it. Then I'll think about it again. Quiet.
Okay, running seals.
Yeah, Michael, what's the rating on that trailer?
If you want to, you can call here in a little bit too and just talk to us about it.
Give us a call. More importantly, hopefully you get your air filter, your AFE air filter.
Yep, most importantly.
That's very important. People hate us.
Yeah, they do.
Lack of focus. Yeah, there might have been a chance he's on his phone. I'm not sure. And it just possibly scared him. He looked up and realized the trailer was there, and he just freaked out and hit the gas and whipped right into it. Because, normal people, they would have just slammed on their brakes. So I don't know what his hidden motive was.
That was fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Held us up for an
That
hour.
slowed us down that day, which kind of held us up from getting another load and moving ahead quicker. So once again, several things this week kind of added up to being a little behind.
That's why yesterday when we couldn't find a good load, I was okay with just coming home. Every once in a while, I guess you gotta get out and just take a few days off.
Oh, what part of Ohio are you? I don't know. Northern Ohio.
Northern Ohio.
Northern
cold Ohio.
Okay. Good idea on the calling. Probably easier to do it that way. Do you use a certain gooseneck lock?
Oh, I can't think what it's called. It's just a very simple, basic lock. I think we got it off Amazon. See if I can find it. See if you get some update or details on it. You remember, Carrie Ann?
I don't remember.
You ordered it.
What do you guys think? Oh, what? Each other?
I don't know about shitties. I think they've lost their.
Of oil field hotshots. I have only thing I know about the oil field is my brother owns a pretty large company and that works in the oil fields of, I can never remember. Is it North Dakota?
I think it's South Dakota. It's one of the Dakotas.
Yeah. And so I know what he does there with his big rigs, and I know he makes a lot of money doing that. But I don't know much about hot shotters in the oil field. Do you?
I don't know enough about them. They seem to be pretty lucrative, but it does tear up your trailers and your equipment. It's, from my understanding, it's a dirty job, and
Somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to do it. But anyways, I guess they pay good, but it's rough. I guess your equipment it's rough. But anyways, it is a
Hold on real quick. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for watching, and you be careful of the wackos as well.
What's about the lock? Oh, Josh, he's still on here. It is a Blaylock. BLAYLOCK. Easy lock gooseneck. It's aluminum.
If you want the link or something, just text us or something later.
Yeah, I mean it was I think $52 off Amazon. I think sometimes just people seeing some kind of lock on there is just enough to deter them. So it's
Then you usually lower your trailer way down.
yeah. I mean, it depends on where we're going, what we're doing.
If the gross rating is 16K, what in the maximum payload? I don't understand that stuff. See that?
16K, when the maximum payload capacity be the gross capacity minus the trailer weight. The GVWR minus trailer. Yes, obviously, if it's rated at 16K, yes, you subtract that from that trailer. But still, they're rated a little bit differently. I got 10K axles on my trailer, but it's rated at 24. So going by the axle rating, it's obviously more than 20,000. Just because the truck does carry some of that load, so that's why it can be a GVW of 24. In this case, two 8K axles plus the truck what it can haul. It can potentially bump it up to 18 or 20,000 depending on the trailer. But with that being said, yes, you do subtract the trailer. You're still there?
No, I was lost at 16K. Now back to something I know about. Jason wants you to text him the filter link. He knows what lock apparently you're talking about. Michael wants the lock link. Yeah. Well, send us a message or something, or we'll try to remember to message you, Michael. And then we have, hey, Justin and Kiri. Hello. How are you?
Is that Tiger? Tiger 96? How are you doing today? Thanks for watching. We got 27 people in the background. Thank you guys.
Thanks for coming on and watching the show. All about.
Hotshot?
I thought it was all about you.
I don't want to say that. I'm not Pontus.
Hey, there's Happy Pappy.
Hey!
So he's probably been in the background.
I bet he is.
He's being the.
Know yourself.
He's been the ghost in the background.
Talk about ghosts. You haven't emailed him back in like a week.
That's what happens when you work.
So yeah, back live again. Thanks to USA Flat Rate. Just been so incredibly busy. Happy Pappy just got here. What's more important than coming live with us?
You got busy and forgot.
Oh, come on. I was gonna say we should block him for a week.
Your punishment is you don't get to watch Justin be star.
You get a whole week out from watching us.
Are you being flooded out down there? Or has it gotten any nicer?
Yeah, it actually stopped raining here today. Oh, I think we're losing people. Tappy Pappy came on. It's a little too late
Aren't you
now.
on all week anyways? Aren't you on all week?
A week.
What?
I don't know.
We're not on all week. If it was up to Justin, he'd have a camera pointed live at him every minute of the day.
I wish I could. One of those ones that point right at me. So I
Mhm.
can just talk to it and people can see me.
I hear him outside the truck all the time just talking to the camera.
I got so much footage of me.
Wait till you see the footage of these overgrown men acting like 5-year-old children. We delivered reels of cable to Verizon and they didn't have a forklift to get it off. And so they had to put the ramps down and they were rolling those big giant cable reels down the ramps and they were all back there like screaming and hollering and laughing and seeing whose reel could go the furthest.
It's fine. It was fun.
Is that all you got to say? I mean, why are you distracted that you don't have anything to say?
I was letting you talk for once. Is that strange?
Very strange.
Get over it.
When's the next video coming out?
When's it
Whenever
gonna
I
hit?
have time.
Yeah, we got a couple videos we're behind on.
Oh, he's getting over here and getting antsy because I can't keep up with his videos being posted.
I got so much stuff we got to put out there.
Like I said, he's always out there talking to himself on the camera.
Well, you don't talk to me anymore.
So hopefully sometime soon.
How about you? But this computer gets more and more centered with me.
It's in the way.
What? I keep fixing it.
Surprised you don't have it all the way on you.
This is the Justin Show.
Yeah, that's
It's
where
about time. We kicked her out. She's done. Woohoo.
now
You
you
guys
steer
come
his
to see
ears.
me. Appreciate it. This is my show. Get your hand out of it. You're not going to be a hand model
A
like
hand model.
these things.
You guys have to be careful. You're rolling them down the ramps like that. If you don't control the roll speed, increases the weight impact and might bend the ramps.
Well, they rolled down pretty nicely. They're only 1,600 pounds each, so it wasn't too bad. But
It's like watching overgrown children.
They enjoyed it. Whatever.
I really want to hotshot. Do you guys have any regrets with hotshotting?
Or riding together. Is that what they mean?
With hotshotting, no. Just maybe, like we said, would have done some different things with the truck and trailer we bought. But we love what we're doing. It's actually been an adventure.
Yeah, we actually like it. For the
I
first
know.
time, I really think for the first time in my life, I enjoy something I'm doing.
I know, Michael. It's every twist of the camera is getting it to be just the Justin Show. Pretty soon he's going to be going like this and pushing me out.
I was trying to do that, but you kept putting your hand in there and talking.
If he was the one editing the video, he'd like edit everything out but him.
If you stop talking, I would just put it right on me. I like the Justin Show. Just in time, just incredible.
Just annoying.
Just kicking you out.
I love you guys. I love you guys. So they regret getting a ram. I think about going straight at what?
Oh, yeah. I think he's
Fixing it.
Yeah. "22 people in the background. We need 7 likes right there. Let's get that up to 22 likes at least.
Sure. Let's get us up to 1,000 subscribers.
We are trying. Where are we at?
I don't know, but it'd be nice to get 1,000 so we can actually do this on the tablet or something with better quality. A lot of guys say they don't use the RAM, so I'm thinking about getting a. My opinion is you should get the RAMs.
Absolutely get the ramps. You know, real quick, we use our ramps a couple times a week. You know, without the ramps, you lay them flat, you got 5 extra feet of room. If you don't have those ramps, you don't. There's equipment you're gonna miss.
Equipment typically pays well.
So a ram, it's like riding a goat, a dead goat,
Yes,
because you
Ford
can't go
only.
anywhere. Just go get a Ford. I'm with you,
The
Happy
new Ram
Pappy.
dually looks nice. Sure, they look nice.
Yeah, from the junkyard. I'm sorry. I'm not into them. None of these big trucks really look all that good, and Chevrolet just put out the ugliest truck ever. But I gotta stick with my Fords, I guess.
I would say if you didn't have ramps, it'd be a little hard to unload your cars.
I'm for ramps.
Yeah, I agree. Just why not have them? It's not taking away from your trailer space.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you're gonna pay just a little bit more, I think, but it's worth it. Just go ramps.
Ramps or no ramps?
That is not a question.
Hmm.
Hey, I got my lights up. Thank you.
Woohoo! You got everybody to do that. Now, if they could just get our subscribers up. Let's see, we are at
Where are we at?
not enough. 840. Come on, people. Come on, people now.
Down. I have Ram Dually. Don't have any issues with my low tire gauge when it rains. Which that was Robert that was saying that, right? He's got
Yeah, it says
yeah,
it
he's
was
got problems
yours
with it.
was from the camera.
Yeah, mine's just from the camera. Man, that thing pulls like a freight train though. And I can say that because I've drove a freight train before. So I got the experience to say that. I mean, this thing, it pulls. So we got
Hello.
just a hello. I was trying to decipher that.
They said
Yes.
hello. What was there
Well,
to
it's trying
decipher?
Mr. JBJO Joker 2000. That's what I was
Say-
trying to say.
Hello.
Hello, U.S. Freight. How's the dispatching going? It's rough because I don't have my built-in secretary anymore.
Yeah, he's getting a
I
little bit
got-
of jealousy going on over there.
I got to make my own sandwiches and do some of my own dispatching and paperwork.
I know he actually has to take the papers to them and say sign it and bring it back.
And there was times where Carrie would come out there and roll up the straps for me. Now I'm doing all that, so it's rough. I don't know about for
Making your
you,
own
but
sandwiches and
I know it's got to
poor
stop.
baby. But it's going well. Hopefully the new guys think so. I mean, with the ones that have a little less time in their authority, it's a little bit rougher. My one guy that has almost 60 days, his is a lot easier to book, a lot, like twice as easy to book than the guys under 30. And the guy that's under us, it's really easy because he's under our authority, but it's gone a lot better this week.
Yeah.
I can't wait till we're home, though, full time to, so I'm not doing it in the truck. We're trying to look at a bunch of different screens and it's going like that and trying to do packets and you're pushing all the wrong buttons. So I don't even know what half the packets say. It's probably just
working.
as long as the brokers are taking them, I
As
guess.
long as it's working.
Oh, what types of ramps?
Definitely go with the full, mega ramps, whatever they are, but the full ramps, I guess is all I need to say. Absolutely go with ramps. 32-foot non-CDL trailer. What do you recommend? I think 32 foot's a good number there. Of course, Toe Piglet, if he's still on here, he'll disagree with me on that. He likes his 40 foot, but I think 32 foot's a good number. I wish I would at least went 32 foot. Yeah, tire pressure gauge is in the back seat until you need it. You got that right. I got a couple tire pressure gauges. It's always nice to have
How
some.
do you like when you're watching? I'm trying. What does that mean?
Phil, we're a little confused there. How do you like when you're watching? Yeah, we're trying there.
Why does it look like you're glowing like a highlighter? And I look like I'm in black and white. What did you do? Did you do something so that it made you?
Magnifies me.
I am the same color as everything else around us. At least it looks like
Look at
here.
this.
And you look like a
And
highlighter.
I am in the center of it. That's why I want a shirt. I want people to recognize me.
You look like a safety cone.
Maybe I should start wearing orange everywhere. Like, I know that guy.
Anyways, USA Freight, life's hard. It's so hard for Justin.
It's a hard
lately.
knock life.
I mean, it's just so sad for him making his own sandwiches.
It's a hard knock life. I got to learn how to do it, I guess.
They're picking up their 3,500 dually on Friday.
Oh, you're killing me.
Are you going off on your own authority, or what do you have going on there?
Solid stuff.
Did you find that a 36 or 40 is optimal? I'm going to get in and out with no issues. Don't want to sacrifice loads. Brian, are you going to be CDL or non-CDL? That, I think, will play a part.
I say CDL. Again, my opinion, go with a 40-foot. Unless you go to a really big truck, class 6, then get the biggest trailer possible. And
CDL. I don't know what you're saying. CDL.
does he have CDL?
I don't know. I'm asking him.
I don't know. Yeah, he's got CDL.
So with a CDL, bigger trailer's best, and without, no.
But I mean, again, truck, you got to have a bigger truck too. But again, just to clarify what I'm trying to say, the bigger the trailer, the more the weight. The more the weight that you got rolling around within your trailer, it's going to be less weight on your, that you can haul. And again, we're seeing more loads out there that are. What are you laughing about? I'm trying to talk here.
Well, talk.
And so we're trying to find more. We see more loads out here that are, heavier opposed to, length. I think that's what I was trying to say, but someone over here is trying to interrupt me.
I'm laughing at Happy Pappy.
Who cares about Happy
He's using
Pappy?
a green screen. He blocked all the colors out except him. I think so. Do you see that? I mean, do you see what I see from this camera? It looks like I am the exact same color as the walls, the couch, and we got a big giant highlighter safety cone right here that's like glowing.
I want to be well known.
He's got color in his face.
It's like the angels of heaven are just kind of shining down on me. I can't help it. It's always been like that.
You got color. I don't have color in my face.
But
it looks like I'm on black and white TV.
It's always been like that. I mean, I just walk around with this wonderful and angelic glow. I can't help
All right,
it.
next question. He said hit the like button. Yeah, so hit the like button. Are you taking on anyone else to lease on truck and trailer? Solid Steps, send us an email, dispatchohl@gmail.com. What? CDL, who said that? Oh, if he's got a CDL, probably a bigger trailer. Do you two do central dispatch? I seen you hauled a vehicle.
Central dispatch. We're Happy Pappy. Help her out a little bit. Central dispatch. Maybe you use it.
Is it like the car?
Yeah, it's the car dispatch center of the world.
We don't do that. So, I have no idea about anything in that kind of dispatching at all.
But I did see a Hotshot rolling down the road with some pretty cool cars. I think one was a Ferrari. Two of them were the Acura NRXs. I believe that's what they are. Very expensive cars. I don't know how they got into that, but that's the way I would go.
I'm just tired of the fact that you actually have color. This is so annoying.
I'm trying to put you in, but you keep adjusting.
It don't matter. I'm black and white. And Solid Step says he's in Florida with Happy Pappy. But the most important question is, have you ever seen Happy Pappy?
Does Happy Pappy really exist?
I don't think he does.
He's a ghost.
So if you've seen Happy Pappy, we need some pictures. If I switch seats with him, then we can tell if he's got this all rigged up right. I couldn't move him on a center stage. He'd break down.
This is where I belong.
Who? So, have you seen Happy Pappy or not? Solid Steps, come on.
Does it really exist?
Happy Pappy, do you exist? And do you leave Florida ever lately? We're gonna have to go back to Florida and see if we can have a sighting, a Happy Pappy sighting.
Happy Pappy sighting.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the guy pushing the shopping cart in the lady's dress?
Following us with sunglasses on?
Yeah, was that him?
Probably. That's funny. Was that you, Happy Pappy?
You were black and white and I'm blue.
I told you. See, I'm not being dramatic.
That's funny.
You are the only thing with color in this. I kept looking at myself thinking, why do I look like I haven't seen sun in years? And then I look over to you, and you are literally glowing.
It's like watching I Love Lucy over there.
Yes. You did do something.
That's funny. I don't know why.
Does anyone know if Jason Clark has done a load in that $100,000 truck?
That's what I was wondering. Where's Jason been?
Yeah.
He's supposed to help us with our cameras and lightings, and I think he disappeared.
Yeah, I know he's busy, but I have no idea. The ever exclusive gentleman never leaves a clue. No, I don't think he does. Maybe that's who drove by our house the one day and slowed down.
Probably.
All dressed in a disguise. He's hiding in plain sight. I think so too.
Yeah, I mean, the best place to hide is in plain sight.
I think so.
It's probably Sasquatch.
That's what I was wondering, Happy Pappy. I didn't know if you could do that. Like if you could work with somebody else's MC while yours was still active. I wondered how that worked. It seemed like it'd be kind of confusing.
After that video, Happy Pappy said something about it. And realized you can't do that.
Looks like them ghost shows my wife watches. Well, is there one big star of the show that's neon colored?
You got a ghost.
No, I look like the ghost.
You look. It's funny.
It's not funny.
It's like watching, a 60s TV show.
And my side's like grainy too.
Yeah, this is beautiful. Sorry, Gary. Eventually, we're just going to work you out of it.
That's all right. Another YouTuber dispatcher mentioned running 10 to 15 drivers per dispatcher.
Wow. I couldn't imagine doing maybe more than 5.
Yeah, that just made me want to cry when I heard you say that for the person doing it, but also for the drivers. I personally don't know how you could give the guys attention.
You couldn't put that much attention on them. It would be impossible.
We've been afraid to take on more than 8 between our least done guys and dispatch guys. Once we're here where we could split up 4 each, that seemed like it was going to be barely enough.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. That's not right.
In my opinion, they're either lying or these drivers.
I just don't know how you could do it efficiently.
They're not getting taken care of.
You got to make sure that you're giving your full attention. Because if you're not, you're going to lose a good load, and that's not fair.
Not fair
that's been one of my biggest struggles with taking guys on and leasing guys. I take it personally, and all week and last week I've been all worked up knowing that I'm responsible for these people's livelihood.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But that's just a huge responsibility, and it's not to be taken lightly because these guys have families and bills and stuff. And if you're just gonna do it, why even do it? It's sad.
I like how I might hear blue go to Lita's channel. Listen, if you're not happy with this one, I'm sorry, because I'm not dyeing my
I
hair
think
blue.
we should dye his hair blue.
You're not dyeing my hair blue.
If we get to 1,000 followers, I'll dye Justin's hair blue.
Blue like an old lady?
Blue.
Old blue-haired lady?
We'll do like blue hair and a purple beard.
How about green and then blue?
No.
Like a racing
We
stripe.
could do
I want,
red, white, and blue and make it look like those popsicles.
I want racing stripes now. How about red with a black stripe?
No.
I bet you I'd look faster then.
Phil says I have color. I don't look like I have color. He looks like he has color. I have fired 5 dispatchers because they don't communicate at all. You got to have communication. I mean, it is hard. I found that out the last week or two. I mean, I'm trying to communicate constantly while being on the phone, you know, calling call after call after call after call to broker after broker. But you do have to be in communication. I like to know where they're at, you know, how much room they have, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, some of these people out here are flaky dispatchers.
You do that if you're in an office home with multiple screens to watch all your boards. Yeah, you may be able to happy pappy, but man,
I couldn't imagine 10, 15. I mean, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get some.
we have multiple screens and stuff.
Yeah, you couldn't take care of your people. I don't know.
I mean, if you have 10 screens up because you're watching 10 guys, you could be looking at these 2 screens, and this guy's screen that's over here, a load could pop up and be gone before you even see it to call about it. I don't know. And I'm sure there's people that can do it, but I don't know. I'm just taking on these guys and taking it serious, knowing that they depend on us to take, you know, they depend on us to make a living. And, you know, I'm not taking that lightly.
Hello from Missouri.
Oh, yeah. Marissa had color. See, there's something going on here. What is it? What did you do? That is true.
I'm just working you out of here.
So if I move you over and I sit there, am I going to have color?
I'll scoot over.
I don't want to move.
Scoot over here.
I don't want to move.
I don't want you to move. I don't want you to tell my color.
I got color.
Wow, you stepped out of a 60s black and white TV show.
Oh, I thought you were talking about color hair, so I could have gotten here.
No, look, I'm black and white and Dad's colored. Yes. All right. So now we know Dad's doing something to make himself look better.
Like a push pop.
He looks like a push-up. Those things, you know, those ice cream push pops. That's funny.
Well, I was just thinking push-up because I did 50 push-ups in the gym and I thought I was gonna die.
Hello from Missouri.
I already said hi to him, and I was getting ready to say hello from Ohio.
Know your daughter. I've been running CDL Hotshot 42 years, looking to upgrade. That was a question for you.
What is it?
Craig Griffin. You have a good night too, Josh. You need anything, call or text.
Craig's question.
Well, I wanted to make sure that I told him good night in case he left before we got done with Craig's question.
Oh, do I think it's a good move from a hot shot to a big rig? I do not know enough. Why do you keep moving the computer?
Oh my gosh. Why? Is it going to mess up your special lighting?
Yeah, it keeps moving. I don't care about you. Again, I don't know enough about the big rigs. I'm all for this hot shotting thing. I like hot shotting, but I do believe there's some good serious money to be made in with a big rig. And I said it before, I said at the beginning of this, I'd like to have a couple guys underneath of us, flatbed semis.
The lighting, yes, because he's got it set up. And I was thinking the same thing, USA Freight. It's like the movie Pleasantville.
Yeah, that's funny.
Please post your email. Is there a way to do that across here?
I think I typed it in.
Oh, yeah.
I can say something. I spell it right. It's hard to stretch here. Yep.
There we go.
There it is.
Dispatch OHL at Gmail.
At Gmail.
At gmail.com. Why is there 2 little boxes from us?
Because that one just popped up because I typed something. And that one's waiting for something.
How many people there? Probably gonna
26.
wrap it up for the night here
Cut
soon.
it off. I need protein.
I need to sleep. I'm exhausted. This
Yeah,
week was
sleep.
exhausting.
Sleep's overrated.
Apparently. Working all day, working all night.
I haven't slept in 3 years anyways.
3 years. Yeah, I listened to Happy Pappy. He seems to know a lot about all this.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's just kind of the same job.
I don't know how Georgia goes for 8 hours.
I lose my mind. That's seriously probably one of the reasons I have not got auxiliary tank.
I think he means he goes on his lives for like 8
Oh,
hours.
lies. I see. I thought because his last video said, I think he drove for 8 hours straight.
I think he means his lives.
Okay, 8 lies.
And he's got to have something special in his drink or something to go on that long.
Something special.
Did you put the email in wrong? DISPATCHOHL@gmail.
What is it?
He said your email says it's rejected by the server. Shouldn't be. Dispatch OHL. You gonna try to send him an email?
Dispatch OHL. Why don't you send him an email? I don't have his email.
Oh, you're gonna try to send us the email, see if it's working. Not that complicated. It should be working.
Yeah, we got something in there from we got USA Freight in there.
You must have put it in wrong.
Yeah, I mean dispatch OHL Gmail. Yeah, maybe you did something wrong there.
Yeah, his lives are super long. But like I said, Robert, if you're on here, share your secret.
Yeah, thank you, Lo. He's been hanging with us since
Yep.
200.
Yeah, we appreciate all of you, especially the ones that have been here since the beginning.
Hey, where's 301? We haven't seen him
I know, number 301.
Number 301 here.
They were in the truck and board. That's right. We're at our couch and not board. Somewhere in Connecticut making it happen. That's where you are, Duke?
Where's Duke?
Is that what he's talking about? Is he in Connecticut? I'm
I don't know.
confused.
Maybe he went up to Connecticut this weekend.
Are you in Connecticut?
He's out of NC. All I know is you keep kicking yourself more and more out of the screen.
Well, why does it matter? I have no color.
It matters because you're
Like,
still
I'm just
some
like-
part of it, like 10%.
I blend in with the couch. The gray couch. Solid is a girl. Oh, did we say a boy? I don't know.
What? What are you talking about?
Solid says Solid is a girl.
How'd you get way up there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You are so far up on the board.
Oh, so did we discuss that?
I don't think so. There you go.
Have two heard of Great Star? No.
So, Duke, it sounds like you got up and running a little bit.
Happy Pappy Kiri's going to become my ghost. Apparently, Justin wants everybody to be a ghost around him, just him.
It is. It's all about me. This world revolves around me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh,
Guess you have to do that.
I took his big ball home.
Um,
Yes. Where you at, Terry?
Good night, guys, and have a safe weekend. You as well. You may see us down there at the Walker Stalker tour this week, I guess.
This week.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to Atlanta.
Why?
I'm gonna go to the Walker Stalker tour.
Have you ever drove a truck and trailer in Atlanta?
No, but you're about to.
I've done it twice now. That was enough for me. They can have us.
It can be early spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Why is it? What does it have to do with spaghetti? Why do you always like throw something up to do with some sort of food, syrup or chicken or something? So hold on. What does this have to mean? They can have this sort of spaghetti.
I'm hungry.
What does it have to?
It's like because it just looks like someone took spaghetti and threw it down with all the streets and all the cars and looks like just tangled up mess of spaghetti. That's why.
Anyways,
I got this.
my birthday's coming up, so I think we can go
What?
to Walker Stalker tour. I want to see a set. Biscotti.
Did I say this?
Probably did say biscotti.
Probably.
They can have that biscotti. I'm going home.
That's right.
He's being a crybaby. Next, Jonathan from Highway to Heaven will drop in. Charles is Jonathan and Charles from Little House on the Prairie.
I don't know.
Prairie. You never watched Highway to Heaven? I like all you can eat spaghetti buffet.
Spaghetti buffet.
Apparently, Justin thinks the roads in Atlanta are made out of spaghetti.
Spaghetti. I'm hungry. Nothing after supper. Nothing. Oh, you missed Duke. Yeah, nothing gets you down. We'll have to do something here. But I'm glad you picked up your own ball and started dribbling it down the court.
Yeah, see you, Duke. Thanks for stopping in, and we'll talk to you later.
Happy Pappy likes Golden Corral.
Ooh, that's a germ buffet.
I can't do it. I'm too germophobic. I watched one guy in there reaching around in their food, and his fingernails were that long and had stuff underneath of it. So you know what? That was the last time I could do that. I'm sorry. I try.
Gross.
But I'm germophobic. I'm always disinfecting Carrie with Lysol. We're doing something here.
You can take it for a minute. I mean, you're really good with this.
Where are we at? Finally got rid of her. So, Duke, thank you for stopping by. Golden Corral. Happy Pappy. You stick with your Golden Corral. Their food was actually pretty good, but I couldn't do it. Got Don. He's a Longhorn guy.
That's not a buffet.
I like my own food.
Which one do you go to there,
What are
Happy
you doing
Pappy?
back?
Which Golden Corral do you go to, Happy Pappy?
I probably kicked you out.
Because maybe we can see him there.
We took a boat and kicked you out.
Who thinks we should kick him out? Him in his highlighter shirt.
Cowboy pork chops. I haven't had pork chops in such a long time.
What's a cowboy pork chop?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of pork chops. Pork chops and applesauce. The problem with pork chops is if you cook them wrong, I mean, you just dry them out so quick. And the reason for that is because these pigs were hybrids, and they took out a lot of fat of them. And so now when you cook them, pork chops are a little dry.
Yep. Don, I will never try them. I don't need any meat at all, so no cowboy pork chops here. And Brad said, what are your goals for the rest of 2019? Our goals, I think, are, we got some guys under us now. We got a few more starting. We want to get home off the road, make sure they're nice and secure and growing. Say try to add some more as the year goes on, and hopefully grow a little bit the rest of this year, but not too much. And we'll never probably go back on the road as much as we have been, but we'll probably still go out once a month.
Which is concerning for me because I like my YouTube videos. So I got to try to juggle that to make sure my stardom is available when I'm ready. One of my goals is to get that guy Happy Pappy run underneath of us. That's
my
what I
goal
want
is just to see Happy Pappy.
That's one of your goals.
Yes. I mean, I don't know. I just sometimes don't think he exists. Like, is this a computer generated?
I think it's a computer generated response.
Maybe we need him to do one of those little catcher thingies or whatever they're called before he can log in.
You know what's an acronym?
No.
I don't know what it stands for, but it's an acronym for something.
Anyways, no pork chops, no meat, no thanks.
God, I'm hungry. You know, it sounds good as some eggs. When do you think our ducks are gonna have eggs?
I don't know.
I think at 6 months they're supposed to have eggs. They're juicy. Yeah, pork chop does sound good. You like them with applesauce? Not the applesauce with high fructose corn syrup, but just regular applesauce.
You probably are in the window. I did. I saw somebody with the glasses and hat on. I wondered who that was that's been peeking in our windows.
It took too long. I'm gone. It must be the Flash.
He must.
Quicker than Superman.
Come on, Happy Pappy. A FaceTime, a meet and greet, something.
I don't even think he has a last name.
I asked Justin what your name was, and he thought it was
I thought it was Happy Pappy.
Happy Pappy.
It's not?
First name's not Happy?
No, it's Happy Pappy. That's his name.
I don't know. I'm telling you. And this other guy in here says he knows Happy Pappy, I guess.
He knows him?
Well, he said he's where he's at or something.
But Happy Pappy's just...
It's like probably Happy Pappy's probably got 2 accounts, making it sound like somebody's seen him before.
Maybe.
Aunt, you're back.
Where'd you go?
Did you get up and running? Have you asked him that?
No, I was getting ready to text him and taking care of this.
I don't think so, Happy Pappy. Sounds like an excuse.
I was playing water. I swam around in the parking lots.
Yeah, that's it. We're going back to Florida.
I'm telling you, it was that old man in the lady's dress pushing a shopping cart.
I bet if we meet him, he'll be like Wilson on Home Improvement, and he'll only show like that much of his face.
I never meet him.
So you're starting in August.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, okay. And you're running under your own authority, correct?
Yeah.
Are you dispatching yourself as well? And they said...
Well, speaking of a trailer, do you know if that one trailer got sold?
I don't think it is. One of our broker friends reached out to us to see if any of the guys that are coming on with us or whoever would want a trailer, and there's a trailer. Sound like a really good deal. I don't have all the details.
Yeah, all I know, Carrie wrote it to me, so I don't have the details at all. Other than I know it's a Legend. I don't know anything about Legends, and it is hydraulic dovetail. So that's
It came with some equipment, tarps and
Yeah.
chains and stuff like that, and it was $13,000 or something. And I believe it was 40-foot ramps. Is that what dovetail is?
Yeah.
Seemed like a pretty good deal, but anyhow, if I remember correctly, he's in Arkansas. The guy's selling it. So if anybody's interested at all in that, I can share his contact information. Phil says my goals in 3 months to be hotshotting, have a truck and CDL, just need a trailer.
That's why I was mentioning the trailer. So
Good
Phil,
goals.
somewhere up there is our email. If you're interested in that trailer, we'll see what we can do to make it happen. If you don't want a hydraulic dovetail, I understand.
What's the difference? Those ones go up electrically?
Hydraulically?
Yes. Like, what does that mean?
It's hydraulic. It just moves up and down like this.
Don't yours move up and down?
Not hydraulically.
What does that mean? Like push a button and it'll move?
Pretty much. And it drops down like that.
So they can't do their
Like that.
workout?
I guess they can. You make it work.
You bought your trailer off of eBay? You buy anything off of eBay. Is Marissa sitting in here?
I don't think so.
Where did Negan go, by the way?
Negan.
Oh, that's who's in here.
eBay.
That's interesting.
I haven't thought about eBay.
Uh-uh.
I don't think about eBay anymore because Amazon's just taking over the world. So if I can't find it on Amazon, which I think people need to start protesting Amazon.
That's where you just got your filter.
I know. I'm addicted to it, but at the same time, they're taking over the world. Overnight, the guy became the richest man in America.
I'm going to become the richest person overnight.
Good. I'm glad you didn't say, man.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Doing flips?
That's 10 feet will lower down, creating a ramp.
You stretch it.
Can I make it review a beach site so you can see it? Look at it.
Sure, look it up.
So,
Yeah, I think we're losing people. Sorry, Happy Pappy, you're late to the game.
yep.
I guess we were actually a little late to the game today. But
Happy Pappy don't need to know that. He just needs to think he was
oh,
late.
that's right. You were late, and you're getting banned for 1 week straight. Except for he's got like 50 different accounts under us.
Does.
So
This is probably all him talking to us on here.
probably. It's probably all been Happy Pappy all night long.
Probably. Surprised he didn't get on here somebody else and be like, hey, that probably was him at the beginning that said, Happy Pappy isn't on here. Probably fishing to see if somebody would be like, yeah.
We missed them. Went to Louisiana. Looked at before I found north of Chicago.
So he does get out.
Oh,
places.
northern Chicago? That's a rough area there.
Have you been to Ohio before, Happy Pappy?
Iowa?
No, Iowa.
It's the same state.
Apparently.
We get that all the time. People are asking where you're from, especially in the South. We tell them Ohio, and they start talking about Iowa.
They get
People in the South think Iowa and Ohio are the exact same state.
Good buddy.
No, I want this.
You're a good boy. You're a good buddy.
All right.
You getting too many people stealing your thunder?
They might like you more than me.
He's such a cute little boy.
He's not a boy, he's a man.
He's such a cute little buddy.
What was that? I think the world's exploding. So, I don't know. Is there anything else anybody needs to say? Other than one day we're going to find Happy Pappy and expose him.
Oh, he's such a horse.
You're taking my screen time. I got stuff to do here.
He's a big baby.
As a kid, went through Ohio from New York to Kansas.
Fireworks?
Ohio's not a bad state. Can't complain too much about it. It's definitely not as hot as Florida and humid. Don't have so many bugs.
Surprised you didn't get jealous because Negan was sitting on me.
wait.
Beautiful dog.
You should have him comment who is the,
Yeah, he is.
who's the prettiest. Me. Your dad.
He's an import.
Who's a star? Yeah, me.
He's an import from Chet's.
Throwing off the topic.
He was a pretty expensive dog.
It's a good dog.
Very good dog. As soon as I get time off the road, I need to start working with him. He's knows some German commands.
I think the abbreviation is MS, isn't it?
For what?
Mississippi,
I think
because
so.
Michigan's MI.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I actually made a shirt with logo of Ohio that says Iowa in it.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Strange.
World.
I don't know why there's gunshots going on outside
I
It's
don't know.
fireworks.
Fireworks.
over the lake.
Must be 4th of July somewhere.
I don't even know what date it is anymore.
I know we're losing people.
Yeah, I'm losing me. So really, you met John? That's pretty neat. How did you guys cross each other's
Really?
path? That's neat.
How'd that happen? How'd you maybe see his stickers?
That's really neat. You've met him and we haven't.
Can't say that.
We've talked to him on the phone.
Picking up the same place.
Yeah, but how did you know he's our driver? By the stickers? And that's just funny. Small world, they're having to pick up in the same place.
But in reality, he's hoping to see me. I know, get a signature.
He probably saw the logo on the side and ran up to the truck looking for you, right?
Probably. That's what I'm
And
guessing.
he's like, I
Like,
want
who are
his
you?
signature. You're
You're
correct. About, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we got to know how you knew it was John.
I guess the stickers.
Probably.
Not probably.
That's pretty neat.
Squirrel's Hotshot Adventures.
He's on his way up to Wisconsin now. Was you taking yours up to Wisconsin too? Ohio troopers love me.
I tell you, troopers in general are a different kind of breed, but Ohio troopers, they are different. It's like they breed them intentionally to be a trooper in Ohio.
I just don't understand this. I asked if he was from Ohio. He said he drove for you guys. I told him I followed you. You're going to Fairfax. That's really neat.
It's
Small
interesting,
world.
yeah.
You guys have a great night. I pray that you guys have more business and you can handle in a good way. Thank you, Jeff. You have a great night.
Yeah, Jeff.
Stay
and,
safe.
Buy your wife some flowers.
Yeah, then you might not get that look.
Death claw like that. Yeah.
I'll give you a death claw.
Yeah, you do all the time. Ow.
See, just hold your hand.
That's right, until the camera goes away.
Well, guys, I think we're gonna call it night. Time to get Mr. Highlighter straightened up here and
Yeah,
ready for bed.
I need some food.
I need to get some color to me since apparently I'm about to die from
Don't worry about it.
color. I promise we do not live in a ghetto. If you can hear those gunshots. Why?
It's censored. You can't say ghetto.
Okay, we don't live in an area where you might hear gunshots.
Yeah, we live in a HOA neighborhood. So exactly what's going on in there, I don't know.
I'm hoping it's fireworks or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Gunshots.
Have a good night to you.
Right, because people go crazy and start shooting all the bugs.
Squirrel, have a big old weekend. Unfortunately, gunshots are normal around here too. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, thank you.
Y'all have a good weekend. You guys too. Everybody on here's father. Happy Father's Day. Hope you enjoy it. We'll try to get back on here for too long.
Hopefully you'll see good in Philippines.
Oh yeah. So everybody have a good weekend. You guys know what to do. Keep liking and subscribing. Email's up there. If you have any questions or anything, just email us. We're always here to help when we can. And
Absolutely.
Thanks for stopping in. It's always fun to have these strange and unusual conversations.
About you talking about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you guys have a good Father's Day and
Good night.
good night. And
And stay
anything
safe.
else before I end stream?
Anybody got one last comment? Good night.
Hey, John.
Hey,
was on here.
John! Were you a background watcher?
That's
John.
not nice.
Seriously.
John's out there hiding.
You've been watching this whole time and not talking. Well, good. You've seen that we've said all nice things to you.
Yeah.
And we got the other guy in here saying he's met you.
That's me.
I know. Oh, did you make it up there though, John?
No, just got parked.
Hopefully you made it up there or almost safe
Made it
and sound.
somewhere.
This Squirrel's Hotshot Adventure said he saw you today.
Yeah, scroll
Picking
up
up.
a little bit. Yeah, apparently you met some new guy today. Some squirrel.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really crazy. I mean, what are the odds of that?
That's interesting.
Very interesting. Happy subscribed 15 times. You can't tell people that. That's really sad.
It's very sad. I go subscribe some more.
Anyways, well, you missed all the good things we said about you, John. So you have to go back and rewatch it.
Yeah, it's
You're really kicking butt, and we appreciate it. And hopefully, we're doing you some justice. We're trying.
South of Chicago.
Well, at least you got through that traffic.
I don't know where you're at, South Chicago, John, but you stay safe. That's South Chicago.
Yeah.
Seriously, one of the roughest cities in the world.
Well, Happy Pappy, you just need to make it just like 150 more. That's it.
Yeah, we're almost at 1,000. We're cruising.
We love all you guys too.
Yeah, man, I'll promise I'll send you a text. I'm way south, but thanks. Good. It actually scared me a little bit there.
Yeah.
I was gonna have to come up and bodyguard you.
Yeah. Hopefully we're doing a good job. I mean, we're trying. We know you had a lot that happened before. We're trying to keep you moving, and I'm sure as it gets going better and we get a better rhythm, hopefully we can get it going. But man, you're a runner. Like you run like crazy, and you're keeping me on my toes, getting you load after load. But thankfully, you really haven't had to stop or wait in between them, and that's been my goal. So, appreciate all you're doing. You're doing a great job, and
Absolutely.
we're glad to have you, John. And stay safe. We'll talk to you over the weekend, and everybody else, thanks for watching. We enjoy talking to you guys. It's always fun.
It sure is. We'll
So-
do this again sometime.
Yep.
Next
So
time, hopefully I can get Gary fully out of here, but I'm trying.
sure he's gonna find a way to like blur it out or something.
So,
I'm gonna come in a highlighter shirt next time.
you should. So I'm about to sign off here. It looks like we lost almost everybody. So
Have a good night. Stay safe. Till
God
next time.
bless.
God bless.